In a quiet coastal village, there lived a boy named Leo. He was smart and bright, but he hated physical activity. While other kids enjoyed running, fishing, and exploring, Leo preferred lying on a hammock, reading books, or sketching. The adults often shook their heads and said, "That boy's clever, but he never moves. He'll never amount to much." Every year, the village held a grand kite festival. Whoever flew the highest kite would win a big prize and a special scholarship to study in the city. Normally, Leo didn't care about prizes or competitions, but this year was different. His little sister was seriously ill, and their family couldn't afford to take her to the city for treatment. When Leo overheard that the prize included a scholarship and a large sum of money, his mother sighed, "If only your sister were a little stronger." Leo didn't say a word, but something shifted in his heart. Though he disliked physical activity, Leo decided to join the competition. But instead of building a giant, heavy kite like everyone else, which would require a strong runner to launch and control, Leo approached the problem in his own way. What if I make a smarter kite, not a stronger one, he thought. He rummaged through old boxes, gathering light wood pieces, fishing line, wax paper, and even tiny propellers from a broken toy. Over the next few days, Leo quietly designed a self-lifting kite, using aerodynamic principles, with support wings and a tail for balance. It needed neither strong wind nor constant pulling. When the festival day arrived, people laughed at Leo's tiny, odd-looking kite. Other kids carried huge, colorful ones and sprinted down the beach to launch them. Leo simply stood still, flicked a switch, and let the kite rise gently into the sea breeze. At first, no one noticed, but within minutes, Leo's kite soared higher and steadier than the rest. One by one, the others crashed as the wind weakened or their strings tangled. In the end, Leo's kite was the only one still flying, and flying the highest. He won the grand prize and the scholarship. But more importantly, he now had the money to help his sister get the treatment she needed. The villagers looked at Leo differently after that. He was no longer just the lazy boy. He was a boy with creativity and a warm heart. In life, people are often judged by what's visible, how hardworking, strong, or energetic they seem. That's why quiet people, those who move slowly or appear lazy, are often dismissed or underestimated. But laziness isn't always a weakness. Sometimes it's a sign of someone who's waiting for the right reason to act, or someone who's trying to find smarter, more efficient ways to get things done. Leo didn't win because he ran the fastest or worked the hardest. He won because he thought differently, used intelligence over brute force, and most importantly, he had a reason big enough to change. His love for his little sister became the fuel that helped him step beyond his old habits, turning laziness into innovation and love into real action. We all have limits, whether it's laziness, fear, or self-doubt. But if we find a why that's big enough, anyone can break through. A person driven by a meaningful goal and a sincere heart will always find their own path, even if that path looks different from others. So don't judge anyone too quickly by appearances. And don't judge yourself harshly just because you don't fit the mold. You don't have to be like everyone else. You just need to become a better version of yourself, especially when you have a real reason to rise. Not everyone who flies high has the strongest wings. Sometimes they simply have a reason strong enough not to fall.